This is GV Shukmar again, and today, as a part of actually the IT industry related videos, right? So, I would like to discuss about, say, the aptitude test, reasoning, and then actually communication skills. Those kind of actually test actually which can be which looks actually very simple, but it related to your I mean that reasoning and non-reasoning and aptitude test, which helps the IT industry to know your ability, your mindset, your weakness and strength in particular area. So it will help them to decide in which area you are stronger. Say for example, logical thinking, reasoning. So whether you can able to take up the challenge which are arising during the coding, right, program coding and decision making, everything, right. So those are identified indirectly using this aptitude test. So aptitude test is not, it's not a simple or a jolly to take. It is more serious, right. I would recommend those actually in the first year, second year, third year students to go through this say reasoning, non-reasoning, and then verbal communication. So we have lot of books in the market, right? R.K. Agarwal and all these things. And normally in those days, actually, who like to try actually, or who like to get a job in Infosys, they will go through Sakuntala Devi reasoning and non-reasoning, logical thinking related books. They will go through that, and most of the questions, right? Actually, either in campus interview or off campus interviews, all these questions will be asked from this actually Sagundara Devi's reasoning or logical reasoning kind of books, right? That helps them to shape their ability and their logical thinking power. So many people are doing that. And one thing actually in the first year, second year, third year engineering students or art students, they can go through lot of actually this arithmetic reasoning and non-reasoning and all these things, right, actually. And then communications, improve their communication skills during these 3 years. And in the final year, or actually at the end of the third year, right, actually many companies will come for actually campus interviews, right. They are mainly actually nowadays actually many engineering colleges are preparing the students. Their HR department is mainly focusing the students to get into the IT company or any manufacturing company. For that, actually, they need to have some good communication skill as the first primary thing. Second thing, their ability to face the logical issues. So for that, actually, they need to, I mean, whether actually they can able to solve this reasoning and non-reasoning, verbal arithmetic problems in a very quicker time, and the solving time will be very minimum, actually, say within a maximum, actually, say if 100 questions were asked, right, actually. So for each questions, actually, they won't give actually more than say for example less than a minute of time, right, actually. You cannot think more on that. So better approach is actually you need to practice starting from first year onwards. So if you're find a lot of time during your first year, second year, third year engineering studies, so you can go through all this reasoning and non-reasoning. Actually aptitude test, so called, actually this test is called as an aptitude test, right. So which indirectly, as already told, which indirectly help the IT industry to study your psychic or psychology, or mentality, aptitude to face any challenges, any difficult environments, how you are solving. So each question you are answering will tell you indirectly, they can able to analyze your attitude, everything. So solving the questions also, at a very faster manner, also one of the factor to one of the factor which determines your aptitude, so that IT companies are conducting this aptitude test, and then communication skills and all these things. So say actually you can read lot of actually novels, like many people actually read actually Agatha Christie, Sidney Shelton, all these things to improve their skills and get an English knowledge, right? How to pronounce everything. So another choice would be you go through this TOEFL exam, right? Actually, there are actually a lot of listening related courses will be there. Actually, you can take some good actually English language communication development skills and all, and then actually you can you can go through these courses, taken this aptitude courses, right? Logical, analytical, reasoning, so all this kind of actually trainings conducted by Time Institute, or actually many we have nowadays in market, right? Many institutes which are giving training in the aptitude reasoning and all this thing, non-verbal reasoning, everything, right? You can go through that in the first or second or third year. That will help you to shape your career and help to get secure a good job in IT industry. So I can say actually, what is the relation with IT programming with this aptitude test, and which really helps and or which really helps to secure a job, which really having connection with the IT programming and logical thinking with this aptitude test. The reason there is no direct connection, but yes, indirectly it will help you to think a lot. Say normally in coding or any actually design in IT industry, that requires lot of arithmetic logical thinking. You need to structure the code, you need to create a code, you need to identify the code, you need to analyze the particular code after the development. So for that actually you need actually logical and arithmetic reasoning and everything, right? And also when you want to communicate to a client or a stakeholder, you need good communication. So that is what IT companies help you to identify the particular person is very suitable for their company. Does he have actually correct communication, correct logical thinking, correct ability to reproduce what he think, and ability to converse with multinational clients and everything, right? So definitely it will help them to understand the person's attitude, mental ability. That is what I'm telling, the same why I'm repeating this mental ability, psychic or psychologic, logical thinking, these words, because it is more important to enter an IT industry. And in case actually in the off campus, and also if you are experienced in the, there might be a chance for the first round. Actually they will conduct reasoning, non-reasoning, verbal, arithmetic, all this analytical aptitude test, which help them to identify your attitude, personality, everything. And second, if you are experienced, then actually in some experience or in small companies, they will conduct a second round of interview, so called a technical. Say if you are focused on Java or .NET or actually Python or actually AI, then actually how good you are in particular skill or technology, right? They will test your ability and test your knowledge. There is also chance for that. Say for let's say actually big IT companies, CMM level companies will conduct arithmetic test, reasoning, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, all these things, and then communication skills, and then finally they will test your technological or IT oriented knowledge stuff, right? And then only they will conduct for a third round will be say project management round, or then finally HR round, like that. So they will sequence all your interview process and everything. So I would recommend to go through lot of we in the internet, right? We have lot of interview questions available, which were questioned to the many persons who already attended interviews, right? They will share now. Normally, they will keep on sharing their knowledge, I mean, interview experience, everything, right? In the form of question and answer pattern. I mean, I have seen in many websites and everything, right? And also, we have some books actually related to IT. IT industry's method of interviewing, everything, right? You just actually go through all these question and answers, try to practice that, and try to work out those kind of questions that will help you to secure or get selected in the campus interview or off campus when you're in final year, or after you complete the engineering or your arts degree. You can try to get into IT company at any cost. The main thing, the IT companies are conducting this aptitude communication or group discussions kind of testing, right? The first thing, testing your ability, and the foremost thing, see, we per year actually, as per Indian scenario, actually we have lakhs of people coming out per year, right? Coming out of colleges. So lakhs of people passed out engineering, and they are searching job in the industry. So now market is more competitive, and it is very difficult for any for IT, not only IT company, any company, to test your ability, knowledge, and your logical reasoning power, everything, right? So one by one individually, it is very difficult. So better actually they will conduct this kind of actually aptitude test, and from there actually they will filter it out based on the requirement. I say this person is okay, he is having analytical reasoning power, he is having logical reasoning power, he is having good communication skill, he is having good attitude to approach a particular problem. So based on that they will identify your skill set, and based on that they will assign you in particular field, and get make you to train and get it trained in particular area of focus based on your attitudes and your approach towards problems, right? Then they will make you to train in particular area and make you to become a specialist in that area. Say some person actually able to communicate and well expose their thinkings to the client. So those people will be considered as a business, say I can say business manager or a business analyst kind of role. They can able to communicate and converse very well to the client and make the client to satisfy based on the requirements and everything. So some people will be more qualified in the programming. I mean, based on the logical thinking, analytical reasoning, they will be deployed actually in the programming or code analysis, all these things, code examination kind of roles. And some people will be able to identify the particular defect in particular product. So those people will be assigned or trained in the testing area. Like that, they will, based on your attitude, skill set, and the ability, they will assign to the particular field of IT process and everything, IT field work. So these are the main thing actually. First thing, as I already told, to filter the candidates to the particular job. See, we have n number of IT companies, we have countless human resource. To get a good resource among this the big mob crowd, so you need to conduct some test and filter out, and from that actually they will conduct arithmetic test, and there also we have filtration, and then they will conduct communication skill, there also we have filtration, and then they will, from that thing actually, those selected in the communication skill, they will be involved to discuss on the group discussions, and how they are interacting with the people, how they are for making others to understand, how they are interrupting. All these things will help them to identify, say, whether these people able to converse, able to project their ideas before the crowd, or able to understand the process, whether they can listen to other process, hearing ability, and how to reflect those things, right? So all these matters for become a IT entrepreneur or a subject matter expert, everything, right? So these are the filtering process where many IT industries are following. Then only they go for actually the technical skill of analysis, coding and everything. There is a second part of the process, selection process. So automatically those kind of knowledge or skill set will automatically be developed once you get trained in that. But foremost thing, they need to identify your attitude, your interest, your area of work, your area of focus, all these things, right? And which person will do best job in particular field, right? They need to identify that. These are the main focus for this conducting this aptitude test in any campus interviews or off campus interviews. Try to understand this and prepare for aptitude test. Even though it is a jolly test, don't take it more seriously. I mean, it's not, I mean, you are not going to read very well, I mean, deep into like a 10th standard or 12th standard or a college degree course, I mean, college degree of examination. It's not like that. So whatever you are having in your mind, you are able to answer it, but for that you need to be prepared. You need to work more on the old questions. You need to get prepared on this answering part, everything. Then you can easily get a good score and be able to pass in the exam. I mean, pass in the interview test and everything. And see, actually, while answering, you need to be more caution, right? Actually, for every negative, I mean, wrong answer, they will deduct your mark. And also, say if for within 60 minutes, some 100 questions were asked, don't concentrate on difficult questions that you are, I mean, not known to your, not known to particular area and unable to answer that. Skip that, and whatever you say, what you know, some 20 questions well better than the difficult question. Try to secure more marks based on the timeline, right? Before actually 10 to 20 minutes, you need to answer most of the simple questions and then concentrate on difficult questions. That will help you to answer within the timeline, stipulated time, and secure good marks, right? That is very important. It's just a tip I am giving. I hope the video is more useful on the aptitude test. Why the IT companies are conducting aptitude test? What different tests they are conducting, and how to get selected in the aptitude test. So this is applicable for engineering as well as art students. So any industry, right? Thanks, friend. Thanks for watching my videos.